Welcome to the Uncomplicated Perimenopause podcast. I'm Kate Grosvenor, your friendly perimenopause expert and life coach.
And I'm Gabriella, Kate's daughter, representing all the women who are nowhere near perimenopause but want to understand it better.
Whether you're just starting your perimenopause journey, deep into it, or you're a loved one trying to support someone who is, we've got you covered.
We'll be answering all of your burning questions, exploring the ups and downs, and sharing expert advice and personal insights.
So grab a cup of tea, get comfy, and let's dive into the wonderful, sometimes wild, world of perimenopause together.
And remember, no matter where you are on your journey, you are not alone.
Welcome to the Uncomplicated Perimenopause. Hello, my darlings, and welcome to episode 2, season 2 of the Uncomplicated Perimenopause podcast. I'm Kate Grosvenor, perimenopause expert and life coach.
And I'm Gabriella Grosvenor, Kate's daughter, here to learn with you all.
We've been in the battles, haven't we, for the last couple of days?
Mm-hmm.
My partner, bless him, was in hospital unexpectedly yesterday, and you've been having an endometriosis kind of a 24 hours. So we were like, whoa, the show must go on. Have you ever seen Freddie Mercury's video, The Show Must Go On? Have you ever?
Maybe, but
must go on.
I don't think so, actually.
No, it's really sad, because if you actually watch the Brian May's kind of documentary behind that, it's when he's really, really, really on his last legs, bless him, and it's while he's...
It sounds really familiar, but I don't think I have actually seen it.
So it's him just before he's really ill at that point, before he dies, and he's really gaunt and really, really thin, and neither of them expressly say it's that Brian May's written it for him, or that they've written it together for him.
Who's Brian?
Brian's the guitarist, the one with the big fluffy hair.
Right.
So neither of them say it's about Freddie, but it's like that's the implication that it's about him. It's really sad.
Did they carry on when he died?
Well, they've done some shows with Adam Levine. Not Adam Levine. The guy was he on America's Got Talent?
Adam Levine on The Voice.
No, not him. What's his name? He's very flamboyant. I can't remember what his name is. But he was on one.
Boy George?
No, no, he's in the 80s. No, he was. Can't remember his name. Anyway, he was a contestant, not a judge. Adam
from like
Pop
15
Idol.
years ago.
Yeah,
I know. Adam something. Yeah.
So they've done some shows with him, but not the same. But the video's like really sad. And Freddie's like really pale and really kind of in it. But the show must go on. Anywho.
That's exactly the same thing as us and Freddie.
Yes, not really. Bless his soul. The show must go on today. So, speaking of shows, what is the question for today, my lovely?
Question is from Laura.
Hi, Laura.
She's from Italy.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What's Laura in Italian?
Laura.
Laura. Come stai, Laura?
She's 46.
Bene. Yes. Hi, Laura.
So she says that she's read that diet can have a big impact on managing perimenopause symptoms.
True.
Such as hot flashes and mood swings.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any specific foods or meal plans that you would recommend, or do you think supplements make a bigger difference than diet?
Ooh, controversial. I like it. Yes and no.
Explain why yes and then no.
Okay, so fantastic question. I like it a lot. Juicy one. So, yes, right. There are foods, definitely diet makes a huge difference. And I talk about this a lot. There's so many things that you can do to help your perimenopause journey, for sure. One of the simplest things you can do is balance your blood sugar. And this is one of the ones that I always have an issue with, because hello, my name is Kate, and I have a chocolate addiction and a sugar addiction. And this is why something's coming out very soon that I shall not be talking about until very soon, and because I struggle with a sweet tooth, and so it's a really big issue for me.
But bear in mind, she's from Italy, where food is good.
What's opposed to England, where food is shit?
No, but pasta and pizza and
but
couldn't cut that out. It's in their blood.
Well, it is actually in their blood, because blood sugar is a problem. And one of the most simplest things that you can do is to keep your blood sugar stable. And whenever you eat anything, it impacts your blood sugar. So focusing on combining protein with healthy fats and complex carbs, and unfortunately pasta and pizza are not complex carbs. This is the shame of it. But the good news is...
Her nonna would disagree.
Her nonna, yeah, mi dispiace. But the point is that the Mediterranean diet is really, really healthy. So if you think of a meal like grilled salmon or grilled chicken with quinoa salad and some leafy greens and olive oil, now that would be fabulous. Some calamata, I know that's not Italian, it's Greek, but some lovely calamata olives and, a massive salad and some...
The Mediterranean diet,
The Mediterranean diet would be fabulous. But avoiding refined sugars, avoiding processed carbs, all these things can help those sudden kind of peaks and crashes of blood sugar, because those are the things that will really, really worsen your mood swings.
Yeah.
So if you have a stable, healthy fats are really, really good for you.
But healthy fats, just
olive oils. So stay away from kind of seed. You really want to stay away from processed fats and kind of things like rapeseed oils and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've heard you guys talk about that, yeah.
Yeah, nasty fats, highly, highly processed fats. And you want to stay away from white bread and white pasta. I know I'm looking at you when you're saying this because it's your favourite. But anything overly processed foods in general are a big... So like crisps, especially salt and vinegar flavoured crisps, they're the worst.
That's in my blood. Salt and vinegar crisps.
I'm just teasing her because it's like if you cut you open, you'd find a packet of Walker's salt and vinegar crisps. But just complex, highly processed foods with lots and lots of additives,
things that don't go off, things that take like years to go off as well.
Yeah, basically, food should go off.
Yeah.
Quite frankly. So other things, phytoestrogens. What are phytoestrogens? Phytoestrogens are plant-based foods that mimic estrogen in the body because they can help with hormone fluctuations. So foods like tofu, because they're your favourites. One of them is your favourite.
Not tofu.
No, it's not tofu. Oh my God, edamame beans you love.
Yeah.
You know when you go to
sushi,
but I know you wouldn't eat a whole thing.
But I like pasta more.
Yeah, but flax seeds, lentils, chickpeas. You do like a chickpea? You're partial to a chickpea. You do like an old chickpea. Chickpeas are great. Flax seeds you're not fond of. Lentils. Beans. Just those kind of... Incorporating those things into your diet, they can potentially ease symptoms like hot flushes.
Yeah, that's what she... Yeah, hot flushes and mood swings.
Phytoestrogens. Google phytoestrogen and you will find different options on that. That's very good. Magnesium-rich foods are magnesium-rich foods are nature's kind of natural relaxant. So that's very good for you.
What food is magnesium food?
Foods like spinach.
Yeah, okay.
Nuts, seeds, dark chocolate.
Why?
Not Cadbury's caramel.
Why does that make a difference?
It's just that's the way it is. Because when it's milk chocolate, basically they're removing the loss of the cacao and cocoa, and they're adding more and more sugar.
Right.
Unfortunately, so not Cadbury's caramel. Sorry.
I'm looking forward to this.
But magnesium is great for managing anxiety, managing sleep, and reducing muscle cramps, which we will talk about in this, because I want to talk about supplements in a minute.
Yeah.
Because I love a good magnesium glycinate. But yes, so magnesium is really, really good. Omega-3 fatty acids are very good for mood stability. So you can find them in foods like salmon.
Yeah.
Whenever you say omega-3 fatty acids, everyone goes, "Oh, fatty fish." So salmon, everybody thinks of, but also non-fish options: walnuts, chia seeds, the little black seedy things. Do you know all those jars I've got in the cabinets that have got black labels on, like chalkboard labels?
I don't pay attention.
Okay, you know the cupboard that has the pot noodles in. That cupboard and all down at the bottom where all the glass jars are.
Never looked down that shelf yet.
Chia seeds. It's got all those kind of little things on. They're brilliant, and they're brilliant for brain health as well, and just inflammation in general. but they can contribute to mood stability as well, omegas, so that's good. Other things that you can do is just stay hydrated.
Yeah.
The more hydrated you are, the less the hot flashes are going to scupper you. So basically, cooling foods. Now, people laugh when I tell them this, but watermelon is called watermelon for a reason. Okay, it's got a lot of water in it, so it actually keeps you hydrated. Cucumber, mint infused water is lovely because
cucumber has like no nutritional value, does it?
It's basically crap. Yeah. But it does help keep you hydrated because it's got a lot of water in it. And mint infused water is lovely.
It is lovely
because mint is very, very good for your tummy as well as hydration. So all of those things really, really good. So the more hydrated you are, the better, or the less bad. I know that's really horrible English, but the less bad your symptoms are going to be.
Okay, what about helping her? She asked about meal planning and stuff. Would you recommend meal planning?
Always meal plan. Because the less you meal plan, the more you're going to wing it.
Yeah. And then you're
going to eat crap. So if you don't meal plan, you're going to go and wing it, and then you're going to go and lead yourself into temptation.
And order in. It's easier.
Well, I don't order in at my age, but you just leaving yourself up to temptation in the supermarket because you're going to go, what do I feel like?
Yeah.
And then you're going to buy the easy options or the quickest options or the option that you feel like when you get there, which could be absolutely anything by that point.
True.
And you just, If I leave myself to wing it, it ain't going to go well.
What would you eat if you...
It's going to be spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah, I'm so feeling that today, though. I really want it today.
Chances are it ain't going to happen. Because you know who's ordering today, so...
I'm cooking, though.
Well, you snooze, you lose. You should have told them earlier.
I think the person who cooks dinner gets to decide what they cook.
But the person who cooks dinner then should have told the person that's ordering from the supermarket.
They didn't ask me.
Well, then you should have said...
I didn't know he was ordering.
Well, yeah, but snooze, you lose. So do your partner. But so, supplements versus nutrition. Which one out? It's really hard, this one for me, because I'm a big supplement supporter. We have created our own range of supplements, and we've created our own range of supplements because I'm a big believer in supplements. However, hard, I would say diet first.
But isn't like supplements an addition to your life?
So, I have to say diet first because there is no substitution for a healthy diet. Okay? Your diet is the most important thing because it's the foundation of everything. And you can't... If you ate absolute crap but then had your supplements, would you get away with it? No. Yeah. Because you're still going to have those sugar crashes. You're still going to... If you eat crap, you can't just take supplements and make up for it. However, without supplements... you're just going to struggle to get all the nutrients that you need. So I would say diet first. A healthy diet is the foundation, but supplements are a really, really good addition to it. And especially if you're in the midst of your perimenopause and you are struggling, your supplements going to make you just have all the help you can get. If I had a woman that comes to me and said, I'm struggling in perimenopause, the first thing I would do would be to figure out what her diet is, and then I would be adding some, we have something in the perimenopause, in the lifestyle plan called the Essentials Bundle. Why is it called the Essentials Bundle? Because it's essential. Yeah. It's like there are certain supplements that every woman in perimenopause needs because we just don't get enough of them in our diet. I mean, I could give you a whole kind of lecture on the arable farming. I couldn't.
The what?
Arable farming. I'm making it up. But back in the day, when my grandparents were alive, the nutrients that we got out of the soil. I sound like Scotland.
No, it's so weird just hearing you say my grandparents. Like the fact that you have grandparents, it's just weird.
Okay.
I don't know your grandparents.
No, it's because they died.
Yeah.
But you did meet my grandfather.
Yeah, but that was it. So it was just a weird image for a second.
Okay. But the fact is that the nutrients we get from our food isn't the same as it used to be. So
why?
Because the soil's been overfarmed.
Oh.
And we eat a lot of imported food.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's been around the world, and it's just it literally doesn't have enough nutrients left in it because it's been frozen for months and shipped all over the place, and it's been sprayed with loads of pesticides. And unless you're growing all your own organic fruit and veg and then taking it straight from the greenhouse to your table, it could have all kinds of crapola on it.
I hope you're doing that, living in Italy. That would be the dream. To live in Italy and just grow your own vegetables.
That would be beautiful. Gorgeous. So yes, I would supplement as well. So there's some supplements I would always recommend for perimenopause women, because this will be the next question. Magnesium complex.
Yep.
Right, that's got magnesium. I'm talking about our supplements here, not because you have to buy our supplements. I'm recommending the ones that I know I recommend to our customers, if you see what I mean, to the people that are in. Oh, it sounds like I'm plugging our brand. I'm not. I'm just saying the ones that I would recommend. Does that make sense? So I would recommend magnesium complex. Sorry, somebody's just
fallen somewhere.
We're at the studio and there's no one around, and there was just a really bad bang, and we're like,
it sounds like someone fell over, like on top of the bin.
Yeah, or crashed into the car or something. It's really weird. Okay, magnesium complex, which is magnesium glycinate, taurate, and malate. Those are my three favourites. I've put them together into one supplement because that helps with relaxation, sleep, and muscle tension. So I think those three are the most essential. Vitamin D3 and K2, because that helps with bone health and hormone regulation and make sure that it gets into the right place.
Yeah.
Omega-3.
Yeah.
Don't do 3. I tell you what, this don't do 3, 6, and 9. Make sure you just omega-3. Because that's brilliant for reducing inflammation and supporting mood and brain health and eye health. Collagen, obviously.
The obvious one, yeah.
Obviously, because it supports skin, joint health, hormones, gut health, the whole shebang. Those are the essential ones. And then obviously you've got...
And they're in the essential bundle.
They're in the essential bundle.
Is it those 4? There are 4.
Yes. No. Vitamin B.
That's it.
Complex. Yeah. Which is just hormone regulation and general well-being. Then there's other ones as well, but those are the ones I would always recommend. And it's important to realise that supplements aren't magic pills. They're not going to supplement a brilliant, a really crappy diet. They're a good complement when you're eating basically quite well.
Yeah.
They will help, but you have to help yourself.
Yeah. It
doesn't make up for sugar binging, unfortunately. It doesn't make up if you're drinking too much alcohol. It won't make it up if you're having too much caffeine. It won't make it
What
up.
Effect does alcohol have? Like, what does it make it worse as you get older as well? I was curious about that.
It does. And the thing is that in perimenopause, alcohol consumption can, not all women, but a lot of women really don't do well on alcohol. It can make you, a lot of women will tell you, it makes them feel hungover as they're drinking it.
Oh, that's crap. That's a horrid feeling.
It's grim. It's really, really grim. And then the hangover is really, really bad as well. So your alcohol, just the way that your body tolerates alcohol will just decline rapidly. So you might either just not get drunk or get drunk too quickly or just feel almost like you're having an allergic reaction to alcohol.
I've seen that actually, a couple of women saying, can you become allergic to alcohol as you get older?
So for me, I just feel quite ill when I drink. So I haven't drunk for years now.
I think once last year.
Maybe I had a glass of champagne or something.
Yeah, it was like your birthday or something. There was a reason, and it was just one, and that was it.
Yeah, and we
got thrown, and I drank more on your birthday than you did. Yeah,
and I don't enjoy it. I think I had some Pims or something. Don't enjoy it. Don't find it fascinating at all. Not really that bothered. No, thank you.
Yeah,
and then hangover. Feel like hangover straight away. And just feel uncomfortable and feel like ick, not bothered.
Yeah.
So alcohol, too much caffeine as well. You can just feel overstimulated really, really quickly because your body's basically struggling to regulate your hormones.
Yeah.
It might be insulin resistant at this point as well, so it's struggling to process sugar. It's struggling with all kinds of things. If you're giving it anything that you're giving it, so the xenoestrogens we've talked about before. It just can't cope with anything extra.
Yeah.
So, but supplements can really, really help you in just dealing with everyday stressors, dealing with helping you to regulate your hormones. So I really recommend them. But if you're asking me hand on my heart, I'm going to go diet.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah. You take all the supplements as well that we...
Gosh, I take absolutely all of them. And it's helped me no end. I wish I'd known, because you said to me, you and I were having a conversation yesterday. I think we were watching the Great British Bake Off. Were we not? I think yes, we are those women. We watched it, and you said... I
didn't know I was going to be that woman. It's just actually really good.
It was so funny, because I said to you, can we watch an episode? And you were like, oh my God. Like, but it's so...
Because it's like, what do you want to do on a Friday night? Me and my mother watch the Great British Bake Off. And I was like, fine, one episode. Wow, we watched like 4. It was so good.
It's so addictive, and they're so sweet.
Yeah. And I said to her, they're all really nice to each other. No one's really competing. It's not like a big competition. What did you say?
They're not the mafia.
Yeah. You're like, they're bakers. They're not going to be...
They're not sabotaging each other.
No, but it's like, even on big... But the big game shows, everyone's a bit more competitive, and there's me versus you, and you're like, yeah, but they're bakers. Yeah, I should have known. They're bakers.
Yeah, they're cute.
How mean are they going to be? Yeah, they're lovely.
They're lovely. They're very cutesy. But you said to me yesterday, I didn't really know about many of the supplements. You said before I started talking to you about perimenopause.
Yeah,
you didn't really know.
I only knew omega and vitamin B, which are the basics.
But to be fair, before I started researching about the perimenopause, I don't think I knew many of the supplements. I knew vitamin C. Yeah. I knew vitamin B-ish.
Did you know collagen? Because I didn't.
No. So, on hand on my heart, somebody once sold me, let's be fair, some marine collagen, a packet of marine collagen before lockdown. So it would have been 2020, and they told me it was going to be great for my skin.
Lockdown was 5 years ago now. 2019.
Okay, 2019, right? And they told me it was going to be great for my skin. You know, I look after my skin. I love a good skincare thing. So, marine collagen, and it was like berry flavored.
I think I remember that.
It was
actually
like a white packet, right?
Yeah.
And she said it's such a lovely flavour and you'll really like it, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it smelled of fish. I'm sorry. It tasted slightly fishy. And she said, oh, God, can you taste that? I can't taste that. And I'm like, what, are you dead from the...
Yeah.
I could taste slightly fishy. And she was like so surprised. She was shocked. She was like, I can't taste this at all. I'm like...
Was it for women in perimenopause, like that collagen?
No, it was just collagen, just for skin, hair and nails. And she didn't tell me it was for women in perimenopause, don't get me wrong, but she said it was for skin, hair and nails. But all I could taste was like this fishy, slightly fishy, salty taste, but with this kind of artificial berry flavour on top.
That's vile, the combination, the thought of it. Because I was just thinking, like, the episode that we did before was about weird smells and weird tastes all of a sudden. Yeah. That would be terrible for women in perimenopause if they could taste like the little bit, berry and fish.
And I tried, and I couldn't finish this bag of collagen, so I was just like, oh my God, that's gross. So I knew about collagen, but as far as I was concerned, collagen was this icky kind of, and I couldn't finish the bag. As much as I wanted to enjoy collagen for the kind of beauty benefits, I just thought it was this disgusting fish flavoured thing. So, but if I would strongly suggest meal planning, going back to the meal planning idea, strongly suggest meal planning because it will really help you. But if you struggle, I think anybody that struggles with meal planning, batch cooking is a really, really good idea. If you're struggling with meal planning, because it can be really, really overwhelming, I think batch cooking is. There's a book that there's a batch cooking book, and I can't remember the name of it. So if I remember it, I'll put it into the show notes. There's a batch cooking book that I love. But if you're struggling with things like trying to remember to put collagen or some of these healthy fats in, try putting them in smoothies. Do you know, like if you're struggling with things like avocados or berries or stuff like that, and you know that you want to add some of these things in, and you're not managing to get them in and other things, because like chia seeds and berries and flax seeds and avocados and all those things, and collagen, but I mean, collagen's tasteless anyway. You can just bung it in the coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
But if you want to add some of those things in and you're struggling to find a way to do it, just a smoothie, even a protein shake, you can whack them all in. You won't even notice that they're there.
Yeah, it's easier.
That's a really good way to do it. I think the most important thing is just to remember to listen to your body. What works for one woman doesn't work for another. And I think be open to experiment on your body. That sounds really weird, not like medical science type of way. Just kind of like figure out what works for you. Just be open to change. Be ready to figure out what your body wants. So, your best friend might like protein shakes for breakfast, and you might be kind of like, protein shakes are the worst thing on the planet. You might be a starch scrambled egg kind of a girl. But when it comes to supplements, be aware that quality does matter. Yeah. And try and get good advice, so that, because some supplements are morning supplements, some supplements you need to eat with food, some supplements are just full of kind of nasties as well. So try and get some good advice on there. Sometimes it's good to hire a nutritionist. Sometimes you just need some good quality advice. Yeah. But
this was educational though. Yeah. I think this was a good educational session.
Just try and keep an open mind and try and look after yourselves, because it's really important. I hope that helps, Laura. And we're jealous that you live in Italy. A beautiful country. All right, my darlings, I hope that helps. And as always, we're going to try and look after the house this week, because, gosh, we've been in the wars. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful week. As always, don't hesitate to reach out to us and send us your fabulous questions. We will see you next week for another episode. Take care, my darlings, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye. Thanks for joining us today on the Uncomplicated Perimenopause podcast. We hope you found this episode helpful and inspiring.
Don't forget, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, you can reach out through our Perimenopause group or on WhatsApp.
For more information on my coaching, perimenopause supplements, books or upcoming events, please visit www.kategrosvenor.com.
And if you've enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe, rate and review our podcast. It really helps us reach more listeners just like you.
Until next time, remember, perimenopause doesn't have to be complicated. We're here to help you every step of the way.
Stay uncomplicated.